Hello, I'm Steve. This is the Patio Heat channel, where we create visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for ideal patio comfort. Our one-on-one customer support is focused so you can make the best decision on your application. Visit our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Please tap that like button if you find this video useful, as it helps others find our channel. Now let's get heating. All right, here we have this residential application, and so let's just go straight into the dimensions. Now I'm not quite sure if this beam here exists the way I have it here, and I hope it does because that's the best mounting point that I can come up with. And also I don't know whether the seating, how the seating pattern actually is going to be here, so I just put some large chairs in here and a table, dining table there. So let's go ahead and look at the overall dimensions first. So I have roughly a 23 by 25 foot section here, and then you can see I have an apex of the ceiling here at 13 feet, and then the ceiling on this portion over here at let's see, so that's the ceiling over there, 13 feet over here, and then down here I have it at roughly 11.5 feet, we'll call it. And then I have a height of this beam here at 8 foot 4.5 inches, and I think that's about it. So this is a difficult design for me as far as forming the rooftop, and I hope I have done it properly. So now I don't know if there's any doors over here or whatnot, but I think that's going to be okay given what I'm going to make a suggestion on. So let's turn that off. And the first thing I'm just going to show this. This is not a suggestion. This is probably what I usually would like to do is look at how the heaters will perform within a given space. And so I've taken some SunPack gas units, and you could actually improvise them with the electric units in the same locations and see that you can get a really good, overall coverage this way. However, there's no real mounting with all these different angles up here to deal with. So just so you could see that I did try to maneuver that so that it would heat evenly within the whole space, but that will not work. So we're going to go right into the next option, or the first option really is to use SunPack units. These are S34s, or you can use the TSHs. The TSHs allow you to turn the heater from 34,000 to 25,000 to off, depending on how you want the units on or off. And you can see that we're getting a really good coverage here. You can see that there's a lot of overlapping here in the center. So if your seating area here is in the center, then you should be able to be warm enough in this location as well. Now at a 30-degree tilt, using the full length of the bar, now you could reduce this bar by so that your clearances from here to here are only 8 inches. But you need to make sure that you have clearance above the heater, and that clearance above the heater needs to be 17 inches above. So that's what I'm trying to watch out for. You may have to move these in a little bit to the right here in order to maintain that clearance above over here on this side here. And then same with this over here. If this is less than 17 inches from here to here, then you'd need to move that a little bit to that direction, left direction. And same with this one. You may need to move it to the right side there. Or if you extend the brackets out, then the clearances now become from here to the ceiling area up here, and you might be able to avoid moving them very close to each other. So because we already have quite a bit of overlapping already, and I believe I have these at 10 foot center to center. And then this here, I just took the heater and placed it further out than this 12-foot throw here. So you can see that we're probably, in fact, let's just go ahead and take a quick measurement of this to see where I have that roughly. And let's go here to here, and that's approximately 16 feet, so 15.5 to 16 feet from the center of the heater to the outside edge of the structure itself. So I think that's a pretty good application there. Again, the seating, if you're sitting right here, I have it all the way to the edge. If you're sitting right here, then you might want to move the chair further in so that you're in the ray itself. So this is infrared light waves. Infrared is not visible to the human eye, but if you're not in the ray itself, you will not feel it. Just like if you were in the shadow of a building from the sun's not penetrating your body and you will not feel the warmth of the sun. So you want to be in the warmth of the heater itself. So, all right, so this is the sun pack option, and we're going to turn that off and go right into the electric heaters. And I have these essentially in the same locations, only that I'm using the OEM bracket, and I have these at 30 degrees up again, so from straight down 30 degrees out. And these are CD 6024 6000 watt 240 volts. Now I'm trying to reach out here as far as possible. And then this here will overlap so that if you're sitting in this location here, somewhere around here, then you will feel the warmth of the two heaters at the same time, and that would be more comfortable. Now, being that these are roughly 8 feet off the floor, you might want to consider using the control system where you can control the heaters from 1% on to 100% on. And also you may want to consider just using a duplex switch where you can have 50% on, 100% on by allowing yourself to switch each element on independently. So that would be the 6000 electric option. And also, if this is a windy area, the electric heaters would work much better because there's no wind effect on the element itself. Like the gas units, the gases can blow around, and so when it gets windier, then the gas units are not as productive as the electrics would be in that same environment. So all right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application, you would like us to review your plans, please send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve, and again, please tap that like button. We don't advertise, we're not monetized. YouTube does not support our channel unless we receive that thumbs up that you can provide us with. We appreciate that. Have a great day.